Claire,
Bravo, Claire.
Claire Chase playing Steve Reich's Vermont Counterpoint from, well, we'll find out from where she was perched in
And
just a
here's
moment.
Steve Reich.
Steve Reich,
Yeah, how
thank
do
you
you do?
for joining us.
I'm here waiting for Claire to congratulate her.
And Steve, have you ever heard Claire play this live? Or
Well, the closest I got was your last marathon.
the virtual one, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, I don't think actually. Claire played in a piece of mine called Pulse, and she was on the recording. That was when she was still with the Ice Ensemble, which she formed, and she was great. But she just like part of the group, Just I think she played second flute actually, which made it hard on the first flute.
Welcome, Claire.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Claire.
Amazing.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, good. This is a much more put together looking decor than the last time you did it.
Why, thank you.
You look great, and you've got an astounding backdrop there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't take any credit for it. This is not my place. So I've actually just broken in and I thought the backdrop was nice. So
So Claire, where are you right now? Where are you tuning
I'm
in?
in a lovely seaside town in Connecticut.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good place to be.
It's nice to be with all of you, though, in the virtual space. Thanks for doing this, for just doing the voodoo that you do for the world of new music. You guys are awesome.
Wow.
Well,
Yes.
what a fantastic performance. And
Back at you.
I was just asking Steve if he'd heard you play live, and I know the first time he witnessed you playing it with his eyes and ears was at the last virtual marathon, but I saw this first in a small venue in New York City, and I was just like, oh my God.
Well,
Claire totally rocks this. It just was
yes.
such a great experience.
Claire,
And so,
Claire, I know you're recording, and it's a dynamite recording. So you're not playing with other borrowed backing tracks, clearly.
No. Well, I mean, I love the piece, I played it so many times and I learned so much from it every time. It's a great teacher, the way that great solo pieces are. You always feel humbled by it. It never gets easier. Those licks don't get easier with multiple performances. Always makes you sweat. And yeah, I mean, it was the progenitor of so many things, the other counterpoints, but also just of a whole blossoming of solo and tape music.
Well, Claire, coming from you, that's a real compliment, and thank you. I much appreciate hearing that.
where does this lie in the as Claire's mentioning the multiple pieces? I think violin phase preceded
Well,
it.
that was
That's it, maybe.
that was really never hardly ever done live, and it wasn't really thought of as live. The first that was Vermont Counterpoint, actually, when Ransom Wilson visited me in Vermont, and he asked for a flute concerto, and I said no. And then I hung up when I thought, here's this world-class soloist, and all I can say is no. And then I thought about him, and I called him back and said, hey, Ransom, I don't know, would you consider, like playing flute and then overdubbing that, and then maybe adding piccolo to extend the range up, and alto flute to extend? And I figured, and he said, yeah, I'd love to. And I said, really? And lo and behold, we worked on it a bit in Vermont, and then somehow it ended up being recorded, I think, out in Los Angeles when Angel Records existed, way back when the dinosaurs walked the earth, and then the other pieces accumulated. But this was the beginning of the whole thing.
We flutes, we always just jimmy our way into position one. It's like, the first in the counterpoint series, the first in the Barrios Sequenza series, the
Right.
first in Davidoff series. The flute is always like, hello, here I am. I'll kick things off.
Well, Barrio is my teacher, see, so I'm guilty. I guess if you got to rip somebody off, you might as well rip off your teacher.
Absolutely.
Steve, thank you so much. Claire, thank you for that beautiful performance. It's really fantastic to have you on this marathon.
It is.
Thank you so much. And
Great to see both of you.
great to see you both. And
Thank you all. Thank you all.